What you're about to see is how LeadKlozer can easily help you never miss another comment again across any of your Facebook pages, posts, or ads. In fact, missed comments, as recognized by top social media marketing influencers, digital agencies, and social entrepreneurs, is the #1 missed lead opportunity on Facebook. In order to see those missed comments, come over to the sidebar and click on the Post Ad Tracker. Now what's loading here is a single dashboard that shows all of your posts and all of your ads across all of your pages in one view. And they're listed in priority order by the date that they were published. And you can scroll up and down the list and load more. Now everything that you're seeing here is within a time frame. We have selected the last 30 days. You could go to 7 days or 90 days. I'll leave it right here. You can also take a look at what page each of the posts or ads are from. You can hover over the text here and see all the introduction text just to familiarize yourself. You know exactly what that ad or post is. You can also take a look at the thumbnails. Now we see in here, this right here is one ad in a list of all the posts. Maybe you just want to focus on ads only. So I'm going to come over here, just click on ads only. Now all of my ads are here. So now let's focus on the engagement columns. This is total engagements over the life of the post or ad, recent engagements within the time frame selected, and you can see easily with posts and ads which are the most popular, which are getting the most engagements. Therefore, a really good indication of what content that you're creating is working better for you. What I want to focus on now is the open comments column. So open comments are comments that have been made that haven't been replied to by the admin or editor of the page. So all of these numbers represent open comments on all of these ads. I'm going to select the top one here, open it, it says 2. So first thing off, we instantly see a recreation of the post or ad. This is an ad, and we see that there's 9 total comments, but there's only 2 that are open. One says reopened, one says open. Now, what is a reopened versus an open? An open is just nothing has ever been done with this comment. I can literally click reply, type something out, and hit send, and this will turn to closed. Now, I can also, on my own, if I just don't want to reply to a particular comment, I can manually close it. If I open it back up, that's why it said reopened here. Now, let's just say I want to see all of my comments. Click on the 9 comment link there, and it loads them all up. Now, why were some of them not shown? Well, you can see right here, the admin of the page had already replied to this, so LeadKlozer automatically closed it. I can come down here. Here's where the admin replied to a comment, but the person who commented, Barbara, replied to the reply that the admin made, so it's left open. Now, I can also scan up here and see this open comments on this toggle. If there is a post or an ad that I want to turn all comments off, I can literally click the toggle and everything will just turn to closed. So let's go back to the post ad tracker. The goal here is to have zeros up and down this column, because this represents all comments across all your pages, all your posts, and all of your ads. What we're seeing here right now is missed lead opportunities. 9 missed lead opportunities, 62, 4, 6, 3. And if I go back to all the posts, look at this, 15, 41, 40, 37. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here and let's find another, here's a post, not an ad. There's 10 missed lead opportunities. Now when I click in here, one thing that we didn't see before is all of this context. So do you see this number? It says SE54. That is our Smart Score lead ranking system. Every time a lead interacts with you, we keep track of that and increase their point value, which then you can take a look at as a Smart Score and say, oh, well, this person is more engaged with my page than this person is. It's simple. The more engaged a lead is, the higher quality that lead is for you. So let's just scroll down a little bit and let's take a look at somebody else. Kayla, do Do you see this $sign here for Kayla? This actually tells you that she's a customer of yours. Now when you're replying to her, it's going to make a difference because you're going to talk a little bit differently to somebody who's a customer of yours versus somebody who isn't. You also can take a look at this one-on-one communication dot. It will tell you every way that you have to communicate with that particular lead. So yes, you can reply here. You might want to open up and send her a private inbox conversation. Oh, guess what? You have her email address and her phone number because she is a customer of yours. So all of a sudden, the way that you can reply to open comments is so much better because you have context about the history, the engagement level, whether they're customers or not, what ways you have to communicate. This dot right here represents your own determination of whether somebody's a hot lead, a warm lead, neutral, or hot, warm, neutral customer as well. You can manually change these. So I could come to anybody here and say, wow, based on the conversation I'm having with Berla, I'm going to increase her from neutral to warm. Now look what happens here. Her SE points just went from SE 50 to SE 65 because I told LeadKlozer that she was more important. Now before I go, I should show you one more thing. You can click on their name and open up their smart profile. This shows the entire history of the relationship. It shows when was the last time you interacted with them, when did they interact with you, how did you categorize them with tags and stages, those are stages in your sales pipeline, what notes have you created or put down there that you want to remember, and schedule a time when you want to follow up with them next. It's just so simple to see all of the right priorities, the right context, the right follow-up strategies, the entire history of everyone that you're replying to, which means you're going to be a much better lead closer.